I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for hanging with me as I get used to a new setup and a new room and less space. I feel like it's been incredibly chaotic. I don't know if it's coming across that way, but settling in. I got my art hung up, as you can see behind me. Finally got my art hung up. I have just a couple more pieces and that'll be done. And that means one of the last things I have to do is finally clear out the rest of the old stock so that I can start over, buy much smaller, move things along more quickly, and donate them back if they don't sell. So it's a different business model. I had a lot more room before, and also means I can't hold items. And my sister and her family have been kind enough to invite me to live with them, but it's a small apartment, and it is my sister, her husband, and my teenage nephew. And so it's a very small space, and so there isn't a lot of room for me to hold on to inventory, which means you guys are going to get some fantastic deals today. I have got to move this stuff along. So if you want to claim an item, just drop it down in the comments below. First person to put in the item number is the person who wins the item. I will be trying to invoice as items come in because we do have the eclipse coming up on Monday, and the area that I am shipping from is going to be an area of totality, which means they're expecting a lot of people to be in our little town clogging our roadways. And so I will not be leaving the house Sunday, Monday, and we'll see about Tuesday. We'll see how quickly people filter back out of the area on Tuesday. So I will be going to the post office and UPS on Saturday, and then Tuesday, maybe Wednesday afternoon of next week. So we'll see how it goes, but you will be invoiced and it will ship out within 7 days is the plan. Just so you know that that's happening, and it is going to clog up our town for Monday. I will not be leaving the house on Monday. Although the eclipse coming up is very cool. If you have never purchased from me before, please email me your YouTube name, your real name if it's different, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. I only invoice through PayPal, and I ship through Pirate Ship to give you the best price available. And for me, I do not charge a handling fee. I only charge the shipping that I'm being charged. So whatever you pay in shipping is exactly to the penny what I was charged for shipping. Any other questions, you can always email me. And all of this info is down in the description box below. My email is claudiakvintage@gmail.com, and K is spelled C-A-Y-E. I think that is all of the info that you need. And so I'm going to get started. Fantastic items, guys. Fantastic items today. First up is this pink glass ashtray. It's a fish. And I had owned this for quite a while before I was able to find any info on it. These were sold in a set of 4, and every color in the set of 4 would have been different. And now I cannot remember if they were Romanian, Bohemian glass. I cannot remember, but definitely not United States glass. It does have some flea bites, but no major chips or anything on it. And it's only $5. It's this size, $5, number 19. Pink glass ashtray. It's a very cool little piece. I used it as a trinket dish. Next up is this Orion, made in Japan. Still has its tag. Dog. And this is a nice size. He doesn't have, I don't feel any chips to his ears. And he does not have any breaks or repairs to his feet. So I think he's just in absolutely gorgeous shape. He just hasn't found the right owner yet. $5, number 24. $5, number 24. Next up, green glass butter dish. No chips, no cracks. Is this a Sereno pattern, I think? This sale is great for resellers because you can, these go for a nice amount on eBay. You can buy it, buy several items to save you some money on shipping and relist it. It's gotta go. It's butter dish size, $5, number 20. $5, number 20. Next up, hand blown amber glass creamer, and it is signed HFV. And I do remember I had done research on this in the past. Since this is a clearance sale, I'm not doing in-depth research on these pieces. Let's see if there's any, not feeling any chips or anything on this piece. And $5, number 40. $5, number 40. Little blue glass dish. Now this one it was used. It does have wear on the inside. I don't know if that's coming across, but it's not like crystal clear like it should be. But the blue is a gorgeous, gorgeous blue. If you just want a little snack bowl, little bowl to put under a plant. But it does have wear. It has been used. No chips. No cracks that I can see. And it is $5, number 29. $5, number 29 on the blue glass bowl. Black glass sugar dish. I bought this off of Skunky Junk for a lot more money than I am selling it for today. It has wear on the inside. And I don't know if that's just from years of sugar crystals hitting the sides of the dish, because the lid does not have that same wear. No chips, no cracks, just has that wear on the inside. And I do believe this pattern was depression glass. But like I said, I'm not looking up any of the stuff. Just got to move it along. $5, number 25. $5, number 25. Black glass sugar dish, sugar bowl. Two pink glass teacups. I picked them up thinking I would find the saucers for them. I never did find the saucers. I know it's a very common pattern. I have a lot of it in my uranium glass, but did not come across the pink saucers, which surprised me. But you're going to get both. No chips, no cracks. Both for $5, number 33. $5, number 33. Ooh, running out of room down there. Next up, see what I mean about getting used to the space? Can you guys see the staining back here is from when I had the blue color in my hair. Okay, amber hen on nest. Now this one does have a small chip right here, right there, and small chip right there. These chips are in So when it's sitting down the bowl, you don't see them, but I do want you to be aware of them. So there's 3 chips, but no damage to his beak or comb, no damage to his tail, and no damage to the bottom of the hen on nest at all. So these are the Indiana Glass Company, which from my experience, they had the biggest hen on nest. I could be wrong, but most common hen on nest. And guys, this is not sold. I've had it in multiple sales. I had it in my personal collection for a while. $5. $5, number 10 for the amber glass hen on nest. I think that is a fantastic price. Next up is this coffee cup. I love this. It was actually my personal collection. I don't know that it's ever been up for sale. You might have seen it in a haul, but the room that I was staying in at my parents' had red accents. So like the door was painted red and the mantle was painted red. And so I had this on display in there over my little coffee bar, and I loved it. And now it's time to go on to someone else. And it does not have any chips or cracks. It's unmarked, so I'm not sure which company made it. And it's that little size, so 6 ounces, probably. I don't know if it'd be 8 ounces all the way to the brim, but so stinking cute. And look at how good and vibrant the coloring still looks on this. So definitely never saw the inside of a dishwasher. $5, number 28. $5, number 28. Next up, piece of antique glass. And I was using it as a trinket dish in my bedroom. It's got that really dry feel that antique glass has. Here's the pattern. And it's got the sawtooth edge, which is very sharp feeling. It's this size. And $5, number 34. $5, number 34 for a piece of antique glass. Next up, Florence Ceramics. I have had her up for sale at various prices. This was the lowest price that I've ever had her at. She's worth far more. If you don't know the story of Florence Ceramics, you should Google it, because I just think it's amazing that she started this company while both her husband and son were away at war. And when they came home, they joined her in the company, and then it grew. It had started, I think, in her garage. So this gorgeous lady, and she is a nice size. This is a Lisa figurine. She does have some spaghetti on her hat here. No chips, no cracks. She's in absolutely beautiful condition. A couple of years ago, the same figurine in blue went for like $100 on eBay. Florence Ceramics figurines are worth more than, they're American made, worth more than, you know, like the ones coming out of Japan. And the details, she is a beauty. Just $5. $5, number 27 for the Florence Ceramics figurine. And I do believe she is the Lisa. Yes, she is the Lisa. Next up is my other hen on nest. This one is in green. And I do not, and this is also Indiana glass. I do not believe that this one has the chipping that the other one had. I feel a rough spot here, but I don't see a chip. No damage to the beak, comb, or tail. The only thing that is wrong with this one is the beading right here is just deformed a bit. And this happened probably because the mold it was being made in was starting to break down. So this is something that happened during manufacturing. This is the same color that my mom had in our living room when I was growing up. So green henna on nest. It's only $5. Number 21. $5 and number 21. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for helping me clear out all of this stock. I appreciate it. And hopefully you enjoy the items or make some money on the items. Next up is this little serving dish. It's footed. I love the footed dishes. We all know I love a good foot on an item. So it's this gorgeous emerald green and all of the bubbles, the beading, the whatever you want to call it. So much fun. It's this size, so it is a small serving dish, but serving dish nonetheless. This one is just $5. $5, number 32. $5, number 32. Next up. Oh, this is so heavy. Green glass ashtray. And this one, oh, is this Blanco? I think this was the Blanco Starburst, but I'm not 100% sure. These are perfect under planters. See how big it is? So these old ashtrays are perfect for that. They're also perfect if you're still a smoker and you like to sit on your porch. These make perfect porch ashtrays because they're just so big and heavy, like the wind's not going to blow them away. They can take a bit of abuse. There is some slight, you can't even see it, but there are some slight chips around this inner edge here. But good, solid, heavy ashtray. Certainly not the kind you want to be clunking over somebody's head because you're going to knock them out. It's a big, heavy piece. And this one is $5, number 23. $5, number 23. Pretty sure that was Blanco. Oh, I'm just going to set it back down beside me. Oh, it's so heavy, guys. Next up. Chip and dip snack set. The bowl, the little bowl, the big bowl. So here's your dip bowl. No chips, no cracks. Here's your chip bowl. No chips, no cracks. There is somewhere because it was used, and it has the holder with it. The holder alone is worth more than the $5 that I am asking for it. I love these. And I actually kept this in the emerald green. I got rid of all of my avocado green out of my personal collection. $5, number 31. $5, number 31. That is a fantastic deal. Ooh. Next up is this ceramic owl. This is made by a local company, Handmade Gifts, Roadside Ceramics in Crestline, Ohio. I don't have a date on it, but the tag that was on it did come off, but I identified where it was made. It's this size. And he is $5, number 26. $5, number 26. Next up, Now this does have a chip on it. Green glass candy dish. I don't think this was the Mount Vernon. I cannot remember. It is Imperial Glass, which we all know is one of the better glass companies, vintage glass companies. But there is some flea bite and chipping inside the rim. And let me see if there's any, like it's not noticeable when the lid's on, but it was obviously used as a candy dish over the years. And it's got birds and flowers. And this green is a lighter green than avocado green. So it's a really pretty, I think it's just a really pretty spring, early summer piece. It's this size. But Imperial Glass, and it is $5, number 35. $5, number 35 for the Imperial Glass candy dish, but it does have some chipping. Next up, oh, let me see if I can get it, is this massive, hoping I have a box big enough for it if somebody decides to get it. This one is Napco, and I come across these a lot because they were made here in Ohio. I have used this one because it is a nice big vase for when you get a nice big bouquet of flowers. And it is $5, number 22. And I want to show you the size difference between that one and this one, which I believe is also Napco. Yes. So it's the little sister. Both in this gorgeous green that I just love. And no chips, no cracks. This one is also $5. Number 61. Number 61. $5, number 61 for the little sister of the big vase. Both are Napco vases in that gorgeous green. And then I have one more vase. And this is in the avocado green. And here, now I can show you, here's the difference between that candy dish. It's just a bit lighter green. I don't know if it's coming across on screen, but it's a bit lighter green. No chips, no cracks. This is the size of this one. $5, number 68. $5, number 68. Next up, I have a vintage thermometer. And this is a Taylor. It's this size. And it does have, I had it hanging on my wall. But realized that I didn't actually look at it. It was more for decoration because I do have my digital one, and that's how I keep track of the temperature and the humidity on the digital one. It's made in the USA, and it's plastic. $5, number 65. $5, number 65 on the vintage Taylor thermometer. Next up is I have some mirrors because I had a mirror display and I don't have room for that here. So, and I don't want to store mirrors just over time. You really risk them breaking. So this is a Burwood, and I'm going to try and show them to you without reflecting onto the mess I've got back there. But this one is a antiqued smoked glass. And it's just a little one. Made in the USA, it's Burwood. And my daughter thought this was totally creepy with this smoked glass in it. It's kind of bluish. Oh, there's my dirty laundry. This is not the day to be showing mirrors. But it is going to be, and it's really beautiful. Like the frame around it's really beautiful. No damage to it. Just $5. $5 and number 75 for the Burwood mirror. And then next up, this one can be hung, but it's also a dresser tray. Very pretty dresser tray. This is its size. The back, obviously at some point somebody spilled something on their dresser, but here's the little where it can be hung, and I did have it hung on the wall. So mirror dresser tray, this is its size. Mirror is good, no damage to the mirror. $5, number 59. This little rectangular mirror, here's the back. I had it hung. That was a lot. That was a lot for you guys to see. No breaks to the mirror. Mirror is in good shape. And the frame is very, very pretty. It's a gold frame. Maybe plastic, maybe a light wood. I don't know. And that one is $5, number 70. And then the last mirror, this one's a nice size. I've had this for years. This one is wood. And let me just show you how pretty it is with this gold and green. Here's the back of the mirror. And I have no idea if it was a modern mirror made to look old, you know, like Hobby Lobby, or if it's an old mirror. I have no idea. I have no idea, but here's what it looks like. Here's the size of it. So this is the biggest one. And when I was younger, I actually used this as the mirror in my bedroom when I was doing makeup or putting on jewelry. Now I've got the bigger one that's there behind me. So it's time for this one to move on to a new home. But again, just $5, number 64. $5, number 64. And then I just have a few more items. And these last few items are kind of a bent and dent kind of thing, or a missing part kind of thing. So the first one up is the bottom to an owl ring holder Fenton piece. I've never found the top. I did actually use this as a ring holder on my desk. If you've all been around for a while, you know that I like to take my jewelry off in random places when it starts to irritate me. And so I try to keep these little things sitting all over. And now I don't have that kind of space, so I don't need to do that anymore. $5, number 55. $5, number 55 for the bottom to a Fenton owl ring holder. Next up, this little glass bird. Now, this is not a, oh, I can't remember it's not that. This is an imitation one. And it was red. And it was filthy, so when I started to wash it, the red started to come off, and I realized it was just treated with the red. It wasn't actually red glass, and you can see in there, there's still some of the red left. There is still some of the red left on the tail. It's disappointing that it wasn't red glass, but it was clear glass that was treated with a red overlay, and most of the red has come off now. It's this size, so little glass bird. $5, number 76. Just be aware, he does have red still and some of his creases. And then last up, thanks for hanging out with me this long, you guys. And thanks for helping me get rid of all of this overstock. I have to move it along. You will get both of the pink glass depression lids. I do not know what they go to. Here are their measurements. And actually, let me give you an accurate measurement in case you have pink depression glass and you're missing a lid. Maybe I've got your lid. Okay, this one is 4 inches exactly across. But the lip of it right here is 3 1/4. So this bit in here, 3 1/4 across. If that helps anybody with the measuring. And then this one is just over 3 3/4 across from end to end, but the lip is 3 1/4 on this. So the lip on both of these is 3 1/4. So if you've got a piece that needs a lid, 3 1/4, one of these is gonna do for you. So you will get both for $5, number 69. $5, number 69. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know this was a long sale, but I've got a lot of stuff to move still in the month of April so that I can hit garage sale season strong coming up in May in Ohio. So excited about that. And remember, you guys, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything. It may mean everything to someone else. There are a lot of people out there going through a lot of hard times. A lot of people. And maybe people you care about who are hiding it and aren't even telling you the things that are going on with them. There are a lot of people facing homelessness. There are a lot of people going hungry. There are a lot of people giving up things that they love. And the state of the world today just making everybody a little bit extra tense. So share some love, share some kindness. You guys are fantastic. Bye.